Faff.
The top 10 transfers. I mean, a lot of this is like an injury-ridden list. We'll go through. Mo Salah tops the list by a long shot.
He is out of here.
He is going to drop so much value.
I'm surprised he hasn't gone down again. Why is he not 12.4?
Yeah, I'm surprised as well. I guess when you're that expensive and that many players own you,
then you should rock it down.
It takes a lot.
But it's like Son. He's like premium. He's always been in like the 9 mil marker, and he goes up and down like a bloody yo-yo. Like it's insane.
Yeah, I wish I understood how it all worked and what the thresholds were, but I don't. I just have to assume that the higher, the more value you have, the more players have to take you out
somewhere.
Yeah.
Of course there is.
So Salah's number 1, and then we've got 4 big red arrow injury signs in a row. Danny Ings, Harvey Barnes, James Maddison, Jack Grealish, all still being shipped out with no real sign of when they're coming back for the most part. I think Grealish probably the sooner rather than later of all of those. DCL, number 6, who's still preserving
that's not
decent
surprising.
value.
He's done nothing as of late.
No, he scored... So this was interesting. He scored 2 goals in 16 games, which I thought was really interesting in the league. Like, he's just not picking up that form.
I'm not interested in DCL anymore, but I'm going to have to stick with.
So he's out. Jamie Vardy.
I mean, he's gonna come back in form without a doubt.
I think so. Like,
look, I'm really hoping he does bits against Burnley this week, because if you're going to turn up against a team, it's Burnley.
Because Everton's fixtures, they're half decent, right? I mean, they got the blank. They're not playing in it, but I think after that they got a nice run, and they're obviously pushing for Europe. So Luca Dean might be a player to look at. Jamie Vardy is number 7 on this list. Marcus Rashford, number 8, who has a little yellow injury. Mark Rashford. And then
that does change so much of the dynamic. I'm thinking of a completely different player as well.
I know.
And then you got a couple of City boys in there, Raheem Sterling and João Cancelo.
I'm surprised you're like still going in for Sterling. Why he isn't Kevin De Bruyne, I don't know. Like for you, Jack,
mate. Do you know
insane.
what? I was debating making the change. I didn't. It was a mistake. I've kept Sterling for too long. To be honest, what's thrown me is the doubles. They had 2 doubles in a row, and I thought I can't get rid of a forward playing City player. You know, little did I know he gets 2 points in both those doubles. It's just it was harsh luck.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to help you because you're going to win the league, but like he should be Kevin De Bruyne, literally going in for next week.
So, well, I'm going to give him one more week. Like, he didn't play; he's had a rest. They're playing Fulham. I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna keep him.
I think that's smart. He will play this week, and he will do bits against Fulham. The week after that, get rid instantly, because then after that, you know, they've got 3 games in 5 weeks. In 5 weeks, that's
exactly that.
Not great.
That is the plan. Yeah. Spot on. Okay, top transfers in. We've got Harry Kane, number 1 on this list. Almost exactly the same number of teams that got Salah out have got Kane in. Then you've got Gareth Bale, who's second on this list, flying up in transfers in. Mason Mount is third on this list. I like Mason Mount. He came on as a sub on the week, but he's definitely a player I'm looking at. There's no question.
I don't like him for FPL. I think he does so much and he's so important to how Chelsea play, but they've got so many playmakers in that team. I don't think he's a massive FPL turn-up king.
If he starts, you're fine. You've got bits. He doesn't always start, I don't think.
He's not the player who's going to score you 2 goals in a week. He'll get an assist here and there and every now and then score a goal. I'm not interested in Mason Mount. I think there's more interesting players around that price point.
I think controversially, but I do think Kai Havertz, his time will come at the back end of the season. I think
on the weekend he should have had 6.
Honestly, he got 2 assists. He walked away having a good game. He refused to come off as a sub. I remember watching it, and he was waving to Tuchel saying he didn't want to come off. He's a player He's a player I'm looking at more than Timo Werner. Like Timo Werner, his confidence is so flat, but Havertz looked very, very good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, man, Werner he's gone in the summer, and if he's not,
I don't think he's definitely. What are you on about? He's not gone in the summer. No way.
He's done so poorly this year.
Give him some time. Honestly, next season, those two.
He's had some time. He's playing in a great team. The guy can't score a goal.
Yeah, but he has done. He has done for Leipzig. He's had one difficult season. Depending on his price next season, he might be one to look at. If he's playing up top for Chelsea week in, week out under Tuchel, there's no reason he shouldn't be scoring.
I don't know, man. If I'm Tuchel, I'm looking at Tammy Abraham and look. Anyway, that's a different conversation. But for me, he has no place at Chelsea next season.
I mean, that's mad. That's mad. If he has another struggling season, then yeah, get rid or loan him out. Something. But he will come. Yeah, will come.
Chelsea love a good loan.
They do.
They do.
It makes sense because they do turn up or half the time when they go to another club, and then that either puts their value up or gets them in good form for them to maximize on it. It's smart.
Yeah,
for sure. Speaking of Shaw, Luke Shaw is number 4.
Whoa!
Transition. Professional.
He is. Not only is he getting clean sheets, he's getting assists and a goal for the first time this season against City. Good player. Should be starting for England in the summer. Richarlison, number 5, coming in. It surprises me, to be honest. I didn't think he'd be this high.
I don't. He's been in pretty good form. Okay, but
pretty good form. He scored in the last 4 games, other than the one just gone. But 4 for 4. 4 for 5 now. Okay.
I still wouldn't be backing Richarlison personally.
I just wouldn't be bringing him in. They don't play in Gameweek 29. Not for me.
It's a weird choice right now.
Yeah. You've then got De Bruyne 6th. You've got Gundogan 7th. 8th is Son. 9th is James Ward-Prowse. And number 10 is...
James Ward-Prowse.
Number 10 is Riyad Mahrez.
Wow. Mahrez. That's bandwagon.
There's not a lot here. I mean, there's not a lot of forward thinking in that lineup, if I'm being honest.
No, but a lot of people play week on week, week by week. So...
That's true. I guess not everyone's wasting as much of their lives as us planning ahead.
And evidently, they're probably doing better.
I don't know, man. I'm flying up this league. You watch out. In 6 to 7 weeks' time, I might be sort of close.
Guys, remember in game week 15, 16 when the first double came in and said he was going to be number 1? How great was that?
Yeah, but Jim, I was going to be number 1 if game week 19 did not change and ruin my season. I had to drop my second wild card instead of playing the maddest bench boost ever. Later on, I play my bench boost and get +1 points or whatever it was.
Faff.